Found a teleporter.
Oh, it's still there. I'm surprised.
Dude.
It literally disappeared the second you stepped onto it, because the moon phases changed.
Okay, descend again.
Wait. Why are you going this way?
Because the other question mark was not accessible.
Incorrect.
Okay, then there was another question mark I didn't explore that you didn't point out that I didn't explore.
Well, the other question mark is just another sign that says gremlin.
Right, I had this whole conversation
well, it was in
whole...
a corridor. I mean, it's sort of in a hallway also. It's just that it depends on your definition of hallway.
Everything's a hallway. I mean, there wasn't... Oh, look at that. There's one over there. I did not even notice.
In other words, your whole conversation could have described the one that I was looking at just as well as it described the one that you were looking at.
I also forgot the fact that I am not streaming the map to you, because that would be too much of a pain.
Right,
so.
exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Hey, look, no more poison.
Descend, and...
Might as well just descend again.
No, I'm gonna go get healed up.
Oh yeah, that works, now that you're not poisoned anymore.
I mean, I didn't have a lot to heal there. L, Speclad, I assumed that I meant for that to mean ladder, because that's just somewhere that has both up and down. U obviously is up, D is down, and I assume I meant L to mean ladder.
No, L is just the letter that's exactly halfway between D and U.
That makes sense.
That's
probably
may
my logic.
actually be close to true.
Oh, dang it. I did mean to screenshot the full map. Oops, apparently I'm doing it this way. Gremlins.
L and M are the halfway between L and M would be equidistant between D and U in the English alphabet.
So that was actually shockingly close to being true.
Yeah. And definitely your logic. Definitely.
Unquestioned. How dare you even suggest it would be anything else? This is just a nice giant open space. That's great. I mean, I guess when you're playing Ultima, this is what you're asking for. Well, that sucked. Hey, menu bar, get off the screen. Tired of you. That's better. Okay. I guess I could make a beeline for the down, but you wanted me to do something specific, right?
No, I mean, you remember signs are, well, don't remember. Basically, signs are always something you're going to run into. So no matter what you do, you're going to run into a sign.
Oh, as in the sign, presumably I'm surrounded by the signs. I'm sure there's lots of signs that I can avoid running into.
No, not really. No, not really. Basically, signs are placed in places you have to go through in this game.
Colossal Cavern.
Yes! Yes! Apparently, it was fixed in the 16-bit ports. I don't know why they have the original in this version.
So, when they acquired the rights to this game, I think
they acquired the rights to the original game.
Well, so I think that when they acquired the rights, the only... So, by the way, I mean, the original M68K Macintosh, definitely, I mean, it was 32-bit, let alone 16-bit. So it's not really true to say the 16-bit ports.
Yeah, well, that's what it says on the
later ports is what they meant. Anyway, the original... like, they got this... Before in that they got the rights in that period, so it's not just that they got the rights to that version. They got the rights when that was the version. That's what I'm trying to say.
Gotcha.
Grab this so long as I'm here.
Colossal Cavern.
I'm gonna use Aperunum so long as I've got the MP for it. You know.
The spelling was particularly atrocious, not only because obviously the A's instead of the O, the A instead of the O, but also it doubled the first L instead of the S. So it was like just a double misspelling.
Oh, this is level 8. This is the important one. Okay.
This is indeed level 8.
This is.
And I bet you can guess where the mark is in this floor.
Oh, it's definitely that one right there. It's just
How
right
did you
in the
know?
middle, right in the middle of this endless hall of crap.
I will also mention that there are 2 fountains in this floor, and they are both good.
I don't know why you're deigning to mention any of this, really.
Because I like to spoil things for you.
Okay, cool. I like going through question marks. That's what I wanted to do. Heal Blade's poisoned, by the way.
Yeah, but you now know information about that.
I'm gonna go here, actually. Oh, okay. So this is a health fountain.
Traps to gold.
Traps to gold.
Hey! Yeah, you found both fountains.
Healing.
That was the other reason I didn't mind telling you, because I figured you checked them out pretty quickly.
Well, they're kind of isolated, so they're
exactly.
They look like things you maybe should check out, as opposed to everything else that looks like a trap and awful.
And now I'll tell you the reason that I told you about them, because what you're about to run into are traps to gold, and there are a lot of them. So it's useful to know there's a way to heal yourself.
And it's useful to have the dumb shits along, the barbarians who can evade some of them. You know what? There's so many traps here. I'm just gonna leave that. I'm just gonna leave it. So this was definitely something to do after considerable leveling up. Look at how many traps we evaded.
Yep.
That was quite good.
That was very good.
Is it time to change the graphical mode? I think it's time to change the graphical mode.
Definitely, yes.
What do you want? What do you want? It's just a row of rakes on the floor, says Specklad. Thwack! Ow! Thwack! Ow! Malo wants nothing. He doesn't want to specify what he wants, so I'm going with Apple II Mono.
Yeah. Apple II Mono is good. Yay! It's the Mark of Kings!
It's also the Mark of Kings?!
There are, like, 4 or 5, dungeons that can give you the Mark of Kings. So, by the way, that was the only mark in this dungeon.
But we hate
See, so you thought I was spoiling things, but really I could have told you that a long time ago.
Touché, sir. Touché. But at least I've got one of the dumb shits up to level 24.
Yay! I would definitely use the fountains on your way out, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Have you noticed? Well, I guess we mostly had the audio off because the dungeon theme is so terrible. But have you noticed that the audio is, like, fine now? Literally all I did was reduce the number of cores that the map gets. I think, in fairness, that the actual truth behind it is it's complicated because I'm using a system with hyper-threading, and so probably it wasn't giving real cores, but Mac thought it was getting real cores, and so it was just all a bit dumb. That's my guess anyway. Okay! We made it out of Darden's pit, and it was junk. It was all trash. It was a complete waste of time and energy. Real good. I'm very happy about that whole experience. It almost makes me angry enough to switch to standard, but not quite. I'm gonna go with Nintendo.
Switch to black and white. Okay, Nintendo is good, yeah. Dragon Quest.
So, my only disinclination...
You can put the music back on for now.
Oh, yes, I can. My only disinclination to switch to, Macintosh Black and White is the off-screen grinding, because I like Macintosh Black and White so much, I do almost all of that in Macintosh Black and White, so that to me is like the normal look.
I see.
Okay, I have several things to do. I'm going to... Oh, you've got 9999 gold. I'm going to deal with that first. Hello, food shop. Not enough room!
Nice.
Come again.
There we go, that should last a bit. Luckily,
Yay.
food never spoils, I assume. I have no evidence for that, but probably.
Well, maybe the gradual decline of food, because it does decline faster than you'd expect you eat it. So maybe it's a combination of eating and decaying.
But it has a half-life rather than, food, which decays at a pretty constant
exactly.
rate.
And in fact, when food decays, food around it is more likely to decay faster. But I guess you could be pairing it off and throwing it out too.
Wait, what? Welcome my child no more? Can he not level up beyond 25?
I don't know.
I think he can't level beyond 25. That's a bit distressing.
It looks like the newer Mac OS X port of Ultima 3 allows characters to continue advancing past level 25 once something happens. But that's mostly for amusement. So yes, I think you're right.
Oh, like maybe 25 is it, you're saying? Like 25 is as levels...
In terms of HPs, yeah, it looks like 25 is the limit.
Just because I've forgotten everything, I'm going to peer into a gem here. I should have just...
or
remembered this.
Maybe, as Speclad says, you gotta find Lord French now.
Okay. I'm just going to make, like, the worst hand-drawn map in the world, here. So... portal or something to the northwest. That's strange. Okay, I'm gonna aim straight for that portal, because that is accessible. I can get there.
Yeah, I see that.
Whatever that is, I want everything to do with that. Have I marked all the caves I can actually get to? Yes. I've done the north cave, the west cave. Did I do the southwest cave? Yes, because that's where I got the mark of cool shit or whatever. I haven't really done the west cave because apparently there's 2 marks there. And this is the city where I can get gems. And great. So at some point I need boats, but I'm going to aim for a teleporter because teleporter.
I just looked it up.
Did you now?
I did.
Cool. Enjoy your having looked something up. Oh, so long as I'm here, I should buy healing. I am certain that I can afford healing for... You know what? Only Heal Boy needs it. Who cares? Heal Boy can heal himself.
You could even set auto heal to like 2,000 HP now.
I have it set to 1,000, which already seems a bit excessive. Knowing that level 25 is like all you can get in terms of HP, my inclination is 1,000 is probably plenty.
Okay. You could do 2,500, and 2,550 is your max HP, so...
Heal Boy only heals boys who don't heal themselves. I'm imagining like the riddle barber who doesn't what like I don't even remember the riddle, like a barber who cuts everyone's hair except for his own, or I don't remember. Found a teleporter.
Oh, it's still there. I'm surprised. It literally disappeared the second you stepped onto it, because the moon phase has changed.
Oh, of course it'll be the phases of the moon. Yeah. The moon's,
Now, if this is anything like Ultima 6, and I suspect it probably is, one of the moon phases determines where the
map! The entire map is a toroid! Oh, it's so
Of course
dumb.
it is.
I made it to Montour East this way. Yeesh.
One of the phases of the moon will determine, I don't know this, but if this is like Ultima 6, one of the phases of the moon will determine the position of the portal, and the other one will determine where it spits you out at.
Okay, so which caves have I not explored? I haven't explored the northeast cave. I guess I need to go to the west cave because I, like, semi-explored it. I didn't find the other mark, the important mark. Good job, Heel Boy. Proud to have you along.
I'm just spoil boy.
Spoilers for Ultima, as if I'm going to remember Ultima 6.
Exactly.
Huh. Oh, these are golems, apparently. They appear to be flesh golems, otherwise known as people.
They're pretty buff people if they're people, though. Look at those shoulders.
They're only half as hench as Heel Boy.
I've until today I've never heard that word used in that way, but I do understand it.
I've heard it on British TV. I think it's a British thing. I don't know why. I don't understand why it has that meaning, but
probably because henchmen have to be buff to be
henchmen. I guess.
Like the stereotype of the henchman is the dumb buff guy.
It's dark. Okay. Now, this is the west cave. And I'm actually facing east. And I get it connected on the laptop. I did map this entire area just to sort of test my mapping, but I did not do the question marks because I'm an idiot. So, great, good for me.
Yay! To be fair, you can probably guess where. I mean, usually it's pretty obvious which items are suspicious and you should actually investigate.
Wait, what? Did I somehow get off by one? I guess I did. Oops. But, I mean, the gems aren't expensive, so instead, I'm just going to use gem. Ooh, so that's how it looks in this mode, huh? Okay. So, there and there. And... oh, that's right. In this... oh, yeah. I forgot. I had already... yeah, this floor is just my partially mapped floor anyway, so... I did not remap this floor, so whatever I had marked was marked. So, with the map... oops, I was typing, I was... never mind, I was doing some... oops, I forgot to map that area, but it's not important. It's griffins!
And you're in a desert all of a sudden.
And I'm in a desert, just like it is. This area was labeled dry hole, so it does follow.
Fair. It just like never mind. There's a joke there, but I'm not.
I know what. I know where your brain went, and I am not. I refuse. So that's the Mark of Kings. This is either full of treasure or full of traps. I kind of feel like at least checking it out long enough. Oh, yeah, look at that, full treasure. And griffins. Treasure and griffins. It's snatches. Look at all these snatches we found.
That's kind of dirty.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
That is what
yes?
gay men think that they look like.
That was probably not worth it. It's a mark. Mark of fire. Mark of fire! I love, this must just be a particular bug in this version that it ends up showing this when it's supposed to be showing, like, literally anything else.
Yeah, exactly. We've noticed it before, but we forgot
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. I didn't forget about it. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Hi, David Huberman. Congratulations on getting your name into the wall. That's pretty cool, I guess. Now, I seem to recall there being fountains. Hello again, David Huberman. I seem to recall there being fountains here, but I think I probably didn't mark them.
What is that? Oh, is that just... Oh, that's just something for this version of the game, I guess.
It's probably a developer credit. I imagine that
Yeah.
Lareware is David Huberman.
David, exactly.
Oh my god, I was just trying to look at my map. Wonder if there are any statuses other than good and poisoned, asks Speclad. Well, there's at least dead. That's a status.
Yep, and there's one more. Ashes, I think.
Oh my god! Dumb Shit 2 is 28 and Heal Boy is 21! Literally the same battle I was complaining about that. Heal Boy gets that level up. Amazing.
I mean, once they're all above level 25, what does it matter anyway?
Well, I would like to get Heal Boy to level 25. I'm just being annoyed that everybody else is leveling so much faster than he is. Okay, I'm gonna check this hallway. Oh, I also didn't mark this. It's nothing. It's a strange wind. Great.
Uh-huh.
And a trap that we evaded in the dark. That's impressive.
Good job.
Okay, well, so much for that being, the fountains.
Useful in any way.
At least it's very
They're all
fast to
fountains
get
on
out of here.
Floor 7, but they're not actually easy to get to from where you are.
You know, it is easy to get to from where I am. Outside.
Exactly.
I can deal with this the old-fashioned way, with money.
Buy your way out of your problems.
Buy your way out of all problems. Unless, like, I figure out how to boat very quickly, I'm gonna go to the northeast cave next. I suspect, given Ultima 2, that the way you boat is you go attack a boat and just take it. I suspect you just, like, take boat.
We've got to get that 3D glasses effect in.
It's clearly supposed to look blurred, but because it's just a tile set, the edges of the tile are perfectly, like, crisp.
Yeah.
It's amazingly
It does
bad.
still look blurred even so it's a good effect. I mean,
Really
the
cycle
text
through
is-
these in
the-
order so
the
you don't have to
font
think
is
every time.
really bad.
Yes. So, I
really
did-
want to put on 3D glasses with this because it's got to be 3D.
I did, Speclad, originally set up a rotation. The problem is, if you just rotate through them in the order they appear in the list, then, like, the related ones are all next to each other, so it's a bit dull. So I'd rather not do it in that order, and thus I would need to generate a random order, and that's just a pain.